Breaking news. What's up, Xenos Jr.? You two nosy. How's it going? What's up, Leo? I'll grab my glasses so I can read. What's up, Plum Crazy? Smoot, you two nosy. Again. Hold on. Happy Thursday. Yes, we're past the hump day. Past the hump day, almost at the Friday. What's up, Kid Drift? It's going pretty good. How about you? It's nice and snowy this morning, very cold. Mm-hmm. I think today's the last day. I feel it.
Last day forever. This stream is sponsored by Fairlife.
This build's actually a customer's build that they brought into us, so we couldn't tell you exactly what it cost, but they definitely had to get a little bit of like a lower end GPU, probably because of shortages.
Yeah, I believe a lot of the stuff looked like some was Best Buy, some was online. So I'm assuming this is a build. Again, PCBros.tag being local in Louisville, Kentucky, we have people who come in off the streets and are like, hey, I got PC parts. I want you to build it for me. Charge me the build fee. We'll do it. So then we, build it. And honestly, it's kind of funny because we walk into this room and there's just a build ready for us. Mm-hmm. And we just build it. So here we are.
That's usually how it goes. So if you're off the street, just put your PC build in here and we might just build it. That's cool. I'm glad you like that. Hello, Amin.
Amin. Okay. Someone said, okay.
They said, all right, I'll be there.
Okay, so we're talking about the fans here.
I found some white fans that are NZXT. They happen to be, so, I mean.
Will they screw in, though?
I don't know. Maybe NZXT will include some of their screws, right? Their patented screws.
That's wishful thinking right there.
The streets. They're from the streets.
From the streets. Yeah, there's a lot of Best Buy on here.
Yeah.
Let's not dox their names now.
There you go. No names, no names.
Y'all also have a drive-up service right through the front door. Can y'all not?
Yeah.
Can y'all not?
Yeah, if you guys just drive in, we'll start building your PC as soon as you pull in.
Yeah, just drive in through the front door. Using our RAM, it says, because they got the wrong RAM, I believe.
Yeah, they got some DDR4 RAM at first.
And we saved them. Good customer service.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, guys. What's up? How y'all doing? Who y'all building this for? Some dude named Zach.
Some guy named Zach.
Bro, I still can't hear them. What do you mean you can't hear us?
All right, everyone else can hear us.
Ah! Did you hear that? New year, new me? We're almost in March, my dude. And we're hitting the new year, new me?
So, yeah, you're a little late. You must have tried in January and then decided, it isn't working.
I def heard that. Well, there you go.
This just feels like a Best Buy board. It's so fancy.
This is like, you know, I said partially Best Buy. I think this is all Best Buy.
I think it might be too.
Oh, goodness.
Can you suggest a GPU for the 1200F? You're using a 6600. You want to know which card you can go to under $500. Well, if it was just like a month ago, I would tell you like the 7700 XT.
Hard to get that card right now.
But yeah, it's kind of hard to get. You might still be able to get it though. I mean,
I think those do come in stock.
Yeah.
It's not like they're not being scalped, if I'll tell you. I mean, that's the kind of car that just goes out of stock and then eventually will come back. Honestly, I haven't looked on eBay. Maybe they're being scalped. I don't think people are actively buying those to scalp. It's just kind of, you know, people are just, if they have them, they're selling them for a lot because of just scarcity.
I'm trying to think. What 50 series cards are actually out right now?
5070 Ti, 5080, 5090.
Is normal 5070 out?
No. Nope.
Cool.
Nope. Oh, goodness.
I didn't think so.
Matt, on this PC, the line coming out of the B580 on the side wraps around. It's kind of close to the bottom fans. There's a way to move the line off the GPU closer. Huh? What do you mean line?
Chaotic on, I guess, is that his PC?
Yeah, the PC one. What do you mean by line? I'm confused on what you mean by that. You talking about the power going to the GPU?
Rocket Lawyer asks, is your business set up for success, Matt?
I don't know. You ask me. Not on the odds of the IRS.
Yeah, that's very true.
Sounds like a fan cable. Yeah, what do you mean by line? I'm assuming you mean fan cable, power cable for the GPU. What are we talking about here? Can I kind of move it up away from the bottom fans? I'm still confused what you mean by the line. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the power cable to the graphics card? Sometimes that does sit on top of the fans. You can move it 4-wire. Yes. Okay, then yes. You can move it if you want to. I mean, if it's not causing a problem, you don't really have to do anything with it. But if it's bothering you, sure.
He's going to unplug it.
I mean, you do you,
like,
boo.
man, this looks so much better. Well,
Oh yeah, if you could zip tie it, you could zip tie it to the side of the graphics card. You could zip tie it above the fans. If it's bothering you, then yeah, go for it. Really, the biggest thing is it's not going to cause any problems. It's just if the cables get in the fans, I mean, it can be kind of annoying, but you know.
They'll hit a little. That's the next short. What do cables and a fan sound like?
I need a new case. I bought an HP Victus for upgrade path. Any suggestions? Well, the only problem with that is the Victus, the motherboard is proprietary in the sense where like the I/O does not work in other cases. So the only way you could technically use that Victus in a new case is if you pull the CPU, RAM, everything but the motherboard. You can basically build a new system in a new case, but you're kind of stuck. That's why those are so cheap, is because they're proprietary hardware in that regard. You can't transplant them in the new builds. So really, you're in that case. Max it out. It is what it is. So I kind of pushed it up, but it's slowly creeping down. Okay. Well, I mean, when we were testing it, it definitely didn't go in the fan. So it's one of those things where, as long as it hasn't happened for you, then you should be fine. But
wow, I like Zach's. How he got like a cool background.
Wow, he saw ours.
Geometrical. You never got the PC Bros gift card you won last week? Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just playing.
We'll ask the management team to see what's going on there.
We might have missed one.
I think I did put it. Let me see. I'll check the management chat.
By we mean the team. Team might have missed one.
Yeah. Did it? Oh yeah, it is. I see it right here. Yeah, February 14th. It needs to be sent.
Ping him. Ping him. Say, send it now.
Not trying to dox your email, but you have a Hotmail email, right?
Let me just say it.
But that is you, right? Because all I sent was gift card and email. So, yep. Okay, that's you then. All right, cool.
We do daily build PCs. So we usually build 1 or 2 on the stream every single morning on all the weekdays. And I would say on average, like we don't build a ton of PCs per week, like after the stream, but we probably build at least 2 to 3 a week after that. And then PC Bros definitely builds at least a few a day.
I build lots of computers.
Seeing you guys on business and doing good stuff kind of makes me wish I had better choices early on in life. Hindsight is 2020. Yeah, us too. We wish we did too.
The brain rot's gonna haunt us for the rest of our lives.
Yep. You don't know the things we had to do to get here.
Yeah.
We had to not have 10 kids.
Oh, look, you're good, man. You didn't like call us out. We're not upset with you. You're good.
Bro, I'm sorry. We can't afford it right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. We can't. We did the giveaways hoping things would be better, but
We're a ways young.
no, we're just on. After the giveaway streams, things get a little bit slow sometimes, especially like the giveaway PC just shipped out yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it just we got to run the PC business, and sometimes the giveaway stuff is a little delayed. So I appreciate you reminding us though.
We need to start shipping it out the same day. Like as soon as the winner wins.
No, like we
end
the stream and we go get it ready. We're
Yep.
addy.
990 Pro. How many terabits is this?
They only sold 1 PC last month. Yep, that's it. We're done.
2 terabytes. That's 2 terabytes is the god tier storage at this point.
See, this feels like a build, and I would love to know the context, that you're going to rock the 4060 for now, and you're going to be hunting. You're going to be hunting really hard for a new 50 series GPU.
The funny part is like if they're running like 1080p, like
It probably wouldn't be
gonna
that big
work
of a
great.
difference. Yeah, it'd be good.
Unless you're chasing that like 240 FPS or something, you know.
Okay,
Ooh, quick release is nice.
let's see what I can do here.
Look at look at this heatsink. Feel this thing. That thing's gonna wick some. Oh,
I feel the urge to bite it.
sorry guys, the RH got to us.
I feel the urge to
We
nibble.
took some before stream.
Oh God. I'm gonna switch to your camera, show them what you're doing.
You guys want to see where I'm going, guys? Look at this heatsink. I'm not kidding when I say this thing is a good pound worth of aluminum.
Some scrappers
Yeah, I was
like
about to say
drooling
this.
right now.
There's a bunch of copper in this board.
The scrappers like, oh my God. Give me.
Ooh, man, these quick disconnects for these heat sinks are just starting to get nice. They're getting innovative. Look at that, completely toolless, guys. It's a pretty nice board. This is probably like a $400 or $500 board, I feel like.
What's up, Drake? And how you doing? Oh yeah, I mean that's a
What's up, Drake?
Rockstrix X870. Hell yeah.
You know, someone came in the chat. I think it was during the giveaway stream, and they just wouldn't answer me. But they were saying that, you know, like their name, like what it used to be. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the person. You remember the beatboxing experience when I joined? The one time I joined our Discord.
Yeah, you told me about
Chat.
that. I never experienced it.
I have it. I kept that.
Yeah.
It's on my desktop
So it's
at
the
home.
same person?
I think I'm pretty confident it was, but they just wouldn't answer me. They just kept like going around the question.
Thank you, Live Free, for the gifted sub. I
Thank
appreciate you.
I'd be like, you're the one who beatbox, right? And they'd be like, so how have you been lately? And I'm like, bro, answer my
They're like,
question.
I don't want to talk about that. A roll of quarters in your hand. Jackson wasn't beatboxing.
No, I wasn't the beatboxer.
It was some viewer that was beatboxing. I mean, there you go.
See, that's our beatboxing. It's not great.
Anyone find PC building just super relaxing? Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
I get the vibe. It may not be fun for a first-time PC builder, but you know.
I think it's how do I put it? I will say there's been plenty of times where I built PCs and it's not relaxing because like there's a certain step that I know that's coming that I'm worried is not going to work right, and it's extra unrelaxing when it's like for a customer.
Yep.
But no, normally like especially when we do like just the PC bros like custom one-offs in the morning, those are usually pretty chill.
They ain't bad.
Now it's never relaxing because all I think about is what's Jonah gonna think when he comes in.
No, yeah,
What's Jonah gonna say when he comes
He's
in?
the judge, the jury, and the executioner.
I don't know if Jonah's watching, but yesterday, dude, I almost threw down with him in the back.
Uh-oh. Oh,
And
what
Tyler
happened?
almost
What
did.
happened
Like
again?
that's how. All right, so you remember how we built that PC and the fans were rubbing on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's two of those builds if you didn't know.
Oh, it did again. Okay.
Yeah, we listed both, but we only had one built. Well, the other one sold online. Tyler built it. Andrea comes up and she's like, hey, I think there's something wrong with the fan. I come back there and I realize the build. I'm like, oh no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually just, you know, we need to add these little nylon spacers to fix the issue. And Jonah was back there over here and he goes, oh yeah, man, God, that freaking sucks, dude. Like that took so long because they're on the basement. And so, you know, these nylon washers are not magnetic. They
Yeah.
slide around really easy.
Yeah.
So try to imagine in your head, you know, you have these uni fans. You need to get them all on with every single washer populated.
Yeah.
And it's like if you even slightly bump, touch, or do anything, the washers move or they fall in the basement. And so I kind of told Tyler, like, yeah, try to put all the washers on the holes, but there's, what, 12 total? And then try to really carefully, you know, he kind of went for it once and they kind of all shifted. And I'm like, dude, I'm not confident with this because I'm like, even if we think they're there, at least one or two is going to fall out.
Yeah.
Like it's going to miss. And Jonah was like, no, you'll feel it with the screw. Like you'll be able to guide it. And I was like, no, like it doesn't really work like that. Like, I was like, I'd rather just grab the hot glue gun and just put a little dab on each washer so that they don't move, right? Like you're not going to see it. It's not. I'm not saying cover them. I'm saying just you know, the mechanic in me said that. Like put it on so you know they're not going to move because there's nothing worse than putting a gasket on something as a mechanic. You go to screw it in, you have no clue if it's still there or like if it got pinched out or something. And so I told Tyler to do that, and Jonah goes, dude, that's such a waste of time. Like that's going to get glue everywhere. And I was like, no, like that's cool, man. Like it'll be fine. And Jenna was like, no, dude, like I promise, like you'll be able to find the holes if you just like, you know, really line it up. And I was like, well, when you did it, you said it was horrible. And he goes, well, I didn't use all the washers. And I was like, buddy, you told me you did. I was like, I'd rather have all of them on there because I don't want one part of the fan to dip in or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, I can get them all on. And I was just like, buddy, why can't we just glue this? And he goes, it's just going to be a mess. And I was like, it's not going to be a mess. And so we just go back and forth. And finally, I just was like, I can't do this. I was like, you try to put them on. I am going to come look at it when you're done. I was like, and I'm going to make sure they're all on there. And he goes, yep, easy. And then about 5 minutes later, Tyler comes up and he goes, dude, this is taking way too damn long, bro. Where's the glue gun, bro? He's like, I'm getting tired of waiting. And he comes back there. And then about 3 minutes later, Jonah comes up and he goes, man, I don't know why this one was so much harder. And I go, Jonah, it was the exact same build, dude. And he goes, I don't know. This one was just way harder. And I was like, no, man. Like, you're just, I'm like, it's working harder, not smarter.
Yeah. And Tool's laughing because Tool probably
No,
experienced
Tool,
the
you were
whole
back
thing.
there, right? Like, you gotta admit, it didn't even make sense. Like, I didn't understand why, because like, it's not like I was coming towards him and saying, hey, Jonah, let me help you. It was Tyler. So I'm like, I don't get why you're even like so worried about it, man.
Jonah just,
It was a
sometimes he's
weird experience.
Sometimes he's in a mood to brawl, and he's just going to brawl no matter what.
You were cracking up at your table. Yeah. No, it was that. Yesterday was very much that. Like, he just felt like he was just in a mood to brawl. Like, he needed to let out some anger or something.
Oh, Jonah. I've kind of learned that. Like, there's times like he'll just say the most like outlandish like
Yeah, he almost
complaining
wants
about
a
something,
reaction.
and I'm just like, okay, Jonah.
Well, then yesterday, were you there with the freaking cheese sticks?
Oh, when you're coming in, like you put the cheese sticks in there. Like, what are you talking about?
I was in the kitchen with him when he made them, and he's like, "What are you talking about? I didn't make cheese sticks." I'm like, "Bro."
Just laughing in her area. I love that. I mean, that's what you gotta do. Tell her about to crash out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. You know,
We have some crash out days here for sure.
I hope Jonah knows that the morning streams have become Jonah rant streams.
Yeah. I feel like that's why he's always. I'll randomly see him
listening.
in chat, is because he's like he has to check to see if we're talking
He's
about
like,
him.
no shot you're talking about me right now. All right. So we currently have bloop, bloop, exhaust one in there. So
I think they'll like that. I'm just hoping it's not the typical where it's like, oh, I really wanted RGB.
Yep.
Because why does that happen every time recently?
Yep.
And by the way, no fault to the customers. You know, I guess I
get
don't
it.
fully understand. Like, I don't know. I feel like a little bit of like research prep work, you know, goes a long way. But I think the last like 3 times we built a PC kind of like this, so we'll see if this is one. They brought us 1 or 2 RGB products, and then they show us a picture of what they like want the build to look like, and it's just filled with RGB fans, and it's like, well, you need more RGB fans.
This is a nice cooler, big ass block.
Yeah, we were just talking about these yesterday. I really like these. The only thing we don't love is like the RGB is a little wonky on the edges.
It's not great. Yeah.
Well, it literally just I don't even think it's actually an RGB strip. I think it just shines through.
Yeah, it's especially for how much you're paying for the cooler, you know.
Yeah. I mean, even one of these is $75, I think.
How many lines will Matt break today? Lines.
Lines.
What is going on with lines?
Lines of Coke.
Yeah, lines of cocaine. Run it.
Other mounting accessories.
From the fans. You're really throwing me off with this whole line thing, bro. Chaotic.
I feel like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the wire, like from the ones, the slide-in ones yesterday that are crap and kept breaking. That's what you're talking about. It's just the word lines is really throwing me off.
We prefer cable around here.
Cable. They're cables. Yesterday, boss. They're cables. Chaotic.
It's a southern thing.
Cables.
Panda PC question mark? Yeah, this one is kind of a Panda build.
You said okay, cables. Damn. Cables.
Sorry for the roast.
Big Wooly with the 5 gifted. Woo!
Is that supposed to be verbiage? My vebbage.
Vebbage. Thank you so much, Big Wooly, for the 5 gifted subs, baby. Let's go.
Thanks.
You're getting that food fund up, baby.
You know, I feel like I like barely ever see anyone's Pinky Tech.
Yeah, Pinky Tech.
Pinky Tech and In Jedi, I feel like they've both grown up.
I saw In Jedi during the giveaway stream.
Yeah, he literally was like, I'm only here for the stream, then I'm peacing out for a month. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I saw him do that. Pinky Tech, I've not seen in a little bit. Hopefully he's doing all right. I don't think he's been posting YouTube videos either.
Once someone won, we got a classic rigged from In Jedi.
Oh, yeah. They both grown up. Yeah, Pinky Tech's grown up finally. I never thought that day would happen.
I really felt like we helped him.
Yeah, we really helped him grow up. But wait a minute.
We helped him mature.
This ain't bad, but I hate using shift in these side-mounted basement ones. It's not great.
It's like 99% of the time the shift power supplies don't really like help with anything. I like how small the cables are, the connectors.
So that's 1D. How you doing? Oh, is that a girthy Tic Tac? How you doing, buddy?
Speaking of someone we haven't seen in a little bit.
How you doing, girthy? Besides saying you're incredibly sleepy.
Oh, feel
By the way, Kermit, today is going to be the first day I'll play Lords of the Fallen, so I'll let you know how it goes.
Indiana Jones finally beat.
Yep, Indiana Jones, done.
And he ended up giving it a 10 out of 10.
I did not give it a 10 out of 10. It was fine. 7.5 out of 10. Acceptable. Experience. Glad I tried it. But unlike Wukong that I bought stuff for my office to decorate it,
You won't
I won't be buying
a-
an Indiana Jones hat.
You gotta admit, the Harrison Ford, pretty chill.
Yeah, he's pretty chill. Don't get me wrong, he's pretty chill.
I guess that's the one thing that like Indiana Jones and some of the similar games have going for it is I guess they have like a more modern movie fan base, I guess.
Yeah.
Not saying that Black Myth may not. I don't know of it.
No.
If it is, it's
No,
probably...
it's 100%. The game is very much, if you're a fan of the series, like you'll really like it.
Were there other ones?
I mean, like just Indiana Jones. Like
Oh, Indiana Jones. I thought you were talking about Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, no. Black Myth Wukong is 100% like a major...
That's like China...
yeah, it's China lore and like...
isn't it based on that book, like, Into the West?
Journey
or
to the
whatever?
West.
Journey to the West?
Yep.
Into the Wild.
Yeah, that was very big in China, so...
No, I almost would say like it's funny, I haven't played, but I've watched some gameplay and I've watched like the cinematics, but it reminds me of God of War. It reminds me of God of War with like the
same God of
cinematics
War
and,
kind of style to it, yeah.
and like how a lot of the bosses are like freaking gigantic and just crazy.
Yeah.
China number one? What plum crazy?
CPU power, CPU
All right, chat.
power.
I'm going to China. I'll be back.
He's out. Where is the 24 pin, Chad, can we all be in agreement that printers suck? Do you all have that? Do you agree with that sentiment that using a printer sucks? Like what in the printing industry? Like why is it so bad?
Uh-oh, what's bad?
I was like, Chad, can we all agree that printers suck? Because I'm just thinking about yesterday.
Yeah, that's there's a common, like, I'm sure there's like Reddit posts and all kinds of forums and stuff, but I know I've heard that like 3D printers are like the one thing in technology that are somehow just like 20 years behind.
Printers of any kind suck. I hate working with them. Yes, all printers suck. I feel like unless you're like, and even then, like, I mean, they have IT people to work on those. Like, I think unless you're getting like a big industrial like office printer, like, I feel like all of them suck. And even then, like the cartridge thing, I thought we had it solved with these.
Those eco tanks are cool in terms of the, which is funny because we don't have issues with the printer, or sorry, with the printing. It's just getting it to print.
And now those eco tanks are really nice, but now, yeah, it's not.
And I don't know why they're so slow because I don't think that that's a printer thing. I feel like it's. My theory is that our Wi-Fi is just so weird.
It could be.
That, I don't know.
Well, to be fair, that one back there was acting really weird until David went to literally the shipping computer to print from, like, he had to use the shipping computer to make that print work.
It was still Wi-Fi.
And it was closer, so I guess that's
Yeah.
kind of, I'm thinking, like, Wi-Fi range-wise,
You could take sucked on Wi-Fi. You hardwired and it's way better now.
So was it doing like really slow prints? Like were the prints like physically taking a long time to print, or were they just taking a while to like start? Like how?
Or it's just both. It feels like.
Or
Like recently,
yeah.
it's been taking a while to print and it's been slow. But it's funny because sometimes, like the other day, I printed off 4x6s, and they print off super fast, like no delay, nothing, just right away.
Sometimes they would slow. Sometimes it acted like it wasn't on network and I had to reboot it. Okay. Because our issue right now is like sometimes the print doesn't even really start, and other times it goes, but it's like printing like a line like every 5 minutes. It feels like it's just going. And
I guess it does make sense that yesterday was really bad with all the printers because that file was probably just so massive. And I guess printers probably don't save anything on them. Like they don't download the print, I guess. Is that how it works, guys? Does a printer download the work that you send to it, or is it?
I mean, yeah, I know it was big, but like it was 10 megabytes. So like I feel like that shouldn't be that.
Hey, compared to what we're normally printing,
Yeah.
we're usually doing 2 to 3 pages at a time.
I would do an error sometimes. It'd be super slow. It's time to drop an Ethernet.
Yeah, we'll need 2.
Yeah.
One for each.
Yeah.
The bright side, it wouldn't be very far just because it's.
We don't have an Ethernet in that room, do we? I don't think we ever did.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that there is a panel in there, but it's like on the other side of the room. It'd probably make the most sense just to run them off of the switches from
the ones that are
McAllister's. Yeah.
Yeah, if there's any more, it's close. I think those are all like, I think they are full.
Maybe, I don't know. Don't we have, aren't they, isn't it 2 10-port switches? How have we filled them?
Is it 2?
I'm pretty sure there's 2 in there.
Huh, maybe there is.
Or at least there's, I'm almost positive there's 2 switches. I don't know if both are 10-port. Your old Epson didn't have that issue, just the EcoTank. You're hoping a firmware update would fix it. That is true. There is, we do have like 800 firmware updates. I think I've done like 1 or 2, and every time I look back, there's another one. So I'm assuming it's having to do them like one at a time.
Or it's just failing.
You've had a Canon printer for a decade and fight it like the guys in the office space at least once a month. That's crazy you made a printer last that long. I feel like I'm lucky to get more than like a couple years out of a printer.
I rarely use one at home, so it's kind of one of those things where like, I have an EcoTank at home, and last time I had to use it, I couldn't connect to it again. So it's like, yeah, great, thanks.
That's, yeah, and then you're like, I'll just do it at work.
Yeah, and I just do it here, and now we're having issues here. Here's this, by the way.
Oh yeah, the tray. Yeah, I finally recently, you remember how we had that label maker that, I don't even know where, it was a Plano brand, and I almost want to say, I mean, this was old, like we had to have gotten it from like,
no, we got it for, it was an ad, then the company backed out.
Okay, so yeah, I figured it was like an ad. I knew it was an ad, I knew it was free.
Yeah.
But we had it up at PC Bros since like we opened. And so I finally decided, just for like, because honestly, the only time I'm really printing anything on was labels for like returning things or whatever. So I just ended up buying it. I paid like $40 to PC Bros. But it works great. The only thing I hate about it is it's not Wi-Fi. So I do have to have it USB connected.
Oh, USB, okay.
Yeah, which is not too bad. But I'll tell you what, dude, that thing is instant. As soon as I press print, it just goes. Oh my God.
What does Sigma?
Cleaned it out, tried to use it as a regular printer, kept having network issues, and it was ginormous. I will say, I do love, the idea of Wi-Fi printers is awesome. Like being able to like not have to worry about.
The execution.
Yeah, it's just the execution's not always great.
But the reason I brought up printers, if you guys want a little story time, is for reasons unknown. Actually, there are reasons. I just don't really want to dive into it. I had to print out a 78-page like letter with like tax documents, stuff like that. There, I kind of.
Which to you guys might not sound like a lot, but like the most we've ever printed here is like 3 pages.
I know for some businesses, like you print out like packets of like 100 at a time. Like that's not a big deal.
For us, that was a lot.
That was a lot. And it showed we were not built for that because I needed to give it to my accountant, and our accountant was out doing stuff. She's like, "Oh, I'll come by and grab it." And I was like, "Okay." Try to print it from our EcoTank. EcoTank still does the same crap that I'm telling you, where it's like not doing it. So we have a printer in the back, which is actually a solid printer, but it wouldn't print from David the manager's computer in the back. Wouldn't print from there. He tried multiple times, restarting it, whatever. And then we had to try another PC to print from it. And once we did that, it was printing, but it would print like 1 page and then wait like 2 minutes and then like throw out 3 more pages, wait another 2 to 3 minutes, and just kept doing that over and over again. I was standing by that printer for like 30 minutes, and I was just staring at it. I was just like, I need this. I felt bad.
I hadn't seen you in so long. I was like at one point, like I would walk by our CPA, and she'd be like, "How's it going?" I'd be like, "I don't even know if Matt's still here."
I left. I quit. No, I was back because she was just waiting in there, which I appreciate her patience because I was back there just like, come on, please, please. So that was my day yesterday.
Yeah, I said to her at one point, I go, you know, you did say you had time to wait around. She goes, I guess I did. And I was like, just bill us for it.
Bill us for the time.
See, that's the best part.
Easy.
God,
Matt, can you scope that HDMI port? What are you talking about? On the motherboard?
Dude, what's up with this connector looking like a 24 pin? It's so big.
What do you know about the HDMI port?
They said scope it.
he be saying stuff, man. What are we talking about here? You mean that display port? That HDMI? Looks like something's inside it. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I don't even know how you would have seen that.
Hey, how would
I
you
turn the board towards you guys?
Other side. What other side? What are we talking about? Where? HDMI on the other side. What do you mean other side? Are y'all drunk? Where's another HDMI?
It is my on the board, if that's what you guys mean.
Come over here? That's just USB 3. They're USB 3s. That's no HDMI.
They're cool though. They're
These?
they're metal.
That's not HDMI. Chaotic is on the sauce. Yeah, those right there, they're USB 3 headers. Saga. Are you good, Chaotic?
Under Sergey. Sergey. All right. Well, that was something. Let's continue building.
There's no HDMI on the right side. What you should know is you kept saying go to the other side too. I don't want to hear it from you. You were a part of this. Under the socket. What are you under the?
You mean socket, maybe? But what would be?
There's nothing here. Are we being gaslit right now? You talking about these right here? They're SATA. There's these right here underneath this. Talk about these guys.
All right, here. Matt, hold the camera.
All right, I'm holding it.
SATA ports. Front panel header. Fan headers. USB 2 headers. Fan headers.
He said left side.
AirGB headers. Fan headers. HD audio. All right. Audio. Wi-Fi. USB. USB. USB-C. USB. USB-C. Ethernet. USB-C. USB. Display port. All right, let's go to the top.
This is ridiculous.
CPU headers. 3 more fan headers. AirGB.
Is there something in it? It looked plastic. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, there's these little guys have covers. Is that what
You talking about these? Those are fan headers. Looks like a plastic piece. Chaotic, I'm done. I'm moving on, bro.
Give me an idea. The motherboard looks fine. I haven't seen anything wrong with it. I don't know if that answers your question thoroughly.
2 ports. Okay, you're talking about the SATA. They're not HDMIs. They're SATA. The plastic piece you see in the middle is what I'm assuming you're talking about.
And it's meant to be there.
Is meant to be there. Oh, that's not meant to be there.
That's not meant to be there.
Is there to be able to click in the SATA. It's like a locking connector. SATA is the connector you use for like an external drive or like a hard drive.
It's kind of like USB Type-C where it has something in the middle. That's where the pins are.
No, there's nothing in it.
It's safe. Don't worry.
It's safe. We're good. That's just how the SATA connector works. It looks like a piece of plastic. I mean, it is. It's just that's how SATA works. Sorry, man. No, so I was just,
Okay.
It's good. It's good to be curious. I appreciate it.
I figured I'd just start naming off the ports, so then if whenever I named the one that you saw, you could be like, yeah, that one, the SATA.
Yeah. The SATA. The saga continues. Into the thick of it. How's world's smallest PC?
Oh, it's going decent. The only thing I'm kind of struggling with right now that I wish wasn't so complicated. I know it's complicated because many are illegal, but the whole emulation thing.
RetroArch.
It's kind of like I don't like how they make it extremely not.
Yes.
That's like the #1 from everywhere I'm researching.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be the quote unquote easiest, but like.
Is it the setting it up or the finding of?
It's both setting it up and finding.
I've learned the finding of.
Okay. Yeah, even setting it up is kind of annoying too, because you have to like choose a directory. Yeah, I mean I know I can. There was a 35-minute video I watched yesterday on it, and I'm like, why is this video 35 minutes long? And of course, in the video, they do the whole. Technically, this is illegal, so I'm not going to show you where to get any of these. And it's like, yeah, okay.
There was one video I was watching for what's it called? I think it was EmuDeck, and the guy was like making like hints.
Yeah.
That's how I figured it out.
No, I just love whenever you're wanting to research something and you're like, I'm gonna do a video, and all you're hoping for is you're like, man, please 5-minute video, because you don't want to put a ton of time into it, and then every video you find is like 30 to an hour.
Then
and you're
it's
like,
a project.
No. You're like, no. Yeah, I downloaded Dolphin too because I know you're talking about that one, and that one almost looked more complicated.
Dolphin runs Wii U and Wii.
Yeah, and like Nintendo stuff, I think.
Yeah.
I saw Sega even on there.
The what's it called? Melon is the one that's really that one. You just throw ROM in, you're good.
Right.
The GBA Advance is one for Game Boy games. That one's simple. It's really because again, it's for like really simple stuff.
Just had some toast, jelly, and butter. Some of that toast buddy jelly.
So that's the biggest issue with like modern emulation is it's way more demanding, even though the graphics on them are like lower. Like even like PS2 games, like it's pretty hard to emulate.
Yeah, and that PC does not have doesn't have much going for it.
I apologize, guys. Yes, it is a SATA port that you were looking at.
You're good. Don't apologize.
No, don't apologize. You're good.
I got I will say the PC, although it's like very slow, laggy, and doesn't really do much, it hasn't crashed on anything yet. Like TF2
Stability.
actually. Yeah, TF2 at 720p works. It's like 5 FPS. And
That's nice.
It's borderline like close to a slideshow, but it's cool because I did get it working. And then I got some. I need to show you this. I call it Maincraft.
Maincraft?
I got Maincraft to work.
Maincraft?
Yeah, you gotta check this shit out.
Where is
Maincraft?
So who's heard of Maincraft? Oh, there you are.
Load core. No, and what's weird is so with this program you can download some things from the program, which I'm like, oh, chef's kiss. But the things that actually work are I've gotten one thing to work, and it's the knockoff Minecraft. That's it. So like this one, I didn't have to download. I didn't download anything external.
What the hell is this?
Check it. Oh, like all the controls are inverted for some reason too.
No, it's Maincraft.
This is Minecraft. You can see the block that you have equipped here, and then what? Look at this. One of these keys here.
Was that a fast forward button?
I guess so.
Chat, you're not seeing this, but it's excellent.
One of these, you know what, it might have been when I had the controller plugged in. One thing that's cool since this is Windows, I will say controllers just instantly work. That part's pretty nice.
Nice.
You know, with Linux, sometimes you got a little bit of trouble getting things to auto install drivers.
Yeah. Whoever suggested the poll saying is something wrong with the motherboard, yes or no, stop it.
Look at this. If you press back, you can see the whole like map from afar. But no, my favorite is look at the jump. Tell me that doesn't look like Halo 3 jumping.
It's got that slow mode.
It's like super,
kind of slight zero gravity.
For some reason, the blocks, like if you look, I don't know why they're so giant, but yeah, this is Maincraft.
Maincraft. Has anyone played Maincraft before? Matt Jackson should play Avowed. You know the rules, guys. You buy me games, I play it.
The turning speed on this.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know the rules. Buy me games, I play it.
Buy him game, he play. Buy him game, he
But
play.
no, all jokes aside, I am currently getting ready to start a game. It's free on Xbox. Well, I don't have an Xbox.
You talking about Minecraft?
Minecraft. You're talking about Avowed. I thought Avowed just came out. You're talking about Game Pass? I don't think it's free. You have to have Game Pass.
Free on Xbox Game
Yes,
Pass.
I'm playing Lords of the Fallen. See, someone already said that. I already have Lords of the Fallen next on deck today. But everyone has Game Pass. I don't pay for Game Pass right now.
I don't have Game Pass either. That's like the one thing I've like been. Everybody keeps every time a new game comes out, and I'm kind of complaining about the price. Like, bro, it's free on Game Pass. I'm like, I don't want to pay for it. It's not even. It's not just that. It's honestly not the payment. It's the. I don't want to sign into Microsoft at home.
Yeah, I hate that.
I think the only thing I'm signing to Microsoft on is for Halo, maybe. I just don't like it too because it's like my OG Xbox login, the one that like I didn't know what it was, so it's like tied to a whole different email, and I don't know. I just don't like the idea of it. I also really like having games on Steam. I think that's really the biggest part of it.
I don't like having to do it through Microsoft.
No, like I like being able to see like friends online, like when I get the achievements through Steam.
And also, I like the idea of, especially for benchmarking purposes. Like, if I'm gonna buy a game, I want to like, especially if it's a new game. If I'm personally gonna play it, I also want to get some benefit out of it for the channel to like benchmark.
And you really don't want to have to log into Xbox, Microsoft here.
He said, "Just say you're rich, then I can't with you all."
I felt rich buying Blacksmith Wukong. I mean, that's
an expensive game.
No, I feel like the last few games I bought have been just really like dumb. Well, Black Myth so far has not been. I will say that feels like I'm gonna get my money's worth. I'm happy with it. But I did buy Starfield straight out. That was 70. I paid 70 for it.
That's a ripoff.
I bought Red Dead recently, which I really haven't. I think I'm maybe like 4 hours into it, and I haven't had a ton of motivation to go back. In all honesty, I think I really want to. I want to beat Black Myth. I really want to finish Fallout as well. I regret everything I buy. I get buyer's remorse all the time, unless it's really cheap.
Kermit, you here? I'm here.
The pirate Yakuza game. I feel like McAllister knows all about that, whatever it is.
Sounds like a McAllister.
Yakuza.
Game. Yakuza. All right.
I saw that like the ranch simulator's on sale if anybody's interested.
The ranch simulator?
Yeah, it's like a ranch simulator where you're like on a ranch and
I thought it was like making ranch.
it's not making ranch dressing. Can I friend you on Steam? You can try.
You can try.
I will say, you know, it's funny because we were talking about like accepting friend requests. I don't usually accept anything on Steam.
No.
I accept a lot of like the Discord ones, but if I recognize you, but I don't do the Steam ones.
Of course, Tool has ranch simulator.
I knew it. Ooh, I just realized.
Yeah, what are we gonna do about that, Jean?
Well, yeah, because I could run it this way, but it's well, yeah, I could.
Where else would you want to run it?
It could technically. I don't even think you can see it. It can go through here. I don't even see where my finger even is.
No.
You'd have to look through here, probably like through the glass. Can you see my finger?
Oh, I might be able to try it.
You can try if you want. Some of these connectors are kind of big, but that would make it a lot cleaner.
What the hell is this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, this thing has all the connectors.
Okay, here's one.
Oh God.
Oh,
I don't know if this is gonna work.
wait, can this?
Because even that looks small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up, what is it stuck on?
It's just like folding over on itself.
No!
Guys, I only have one more man versus machine mission. Dude, the other day I made Zach like actually almost like I convinced him to play man versus machine. This was a few days ago, and I kind of just hopped on butt. I didn't need to, but you know, so you know there's you play man versus machine, right?
Yep.
So you know there's a free version.
Yep.
It's called Boot Camp, and it's the exact same thing. It's completely free. You still get random. It's TF2. You get random drops every time you die. Now there's also the actual official Manco ones where it's like Man Up, and those ones you have to pay 99 cents for each time you want to do one. I will say it's cool because if you don't win, you keep the ticket. You only actually spend the 99 cents if you win, but you do get extra items that are like exclusive if you win, right? And you also get for completing the tour, you get like some special stuff. So I've been playing with who's it? Gavin, and we've been trying to beat all of them because he likes TF2 as well. So the other day I convinced Zach to play, and he hops in, and I'm like, hey, I'll Venmo you $1, bro. Like, don't worry about it. He goes, why would I need it? What are you talking about? I'm like, well, you know, the version that we're paying is like a paid one. He goes, you have to, and I just cut him off and go, you have to pay. I'm like, no, Zach, you don't have to pay. I'm like, we just want to play the paid version. And he goes, I'm literally about to hop off, bro. Like, you're pissing me off. And I was like, all right, look, I'm sorry, but I was like, I've heard this like 3 times recently because I got Emily to play, and she said the same thing. I'm like, no, you don't have to pay to play the game, okay?
It is interesting how that works, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool though because you can play completely free and you still get drops. I don't know. I never, as a kid, you know, I didn't want to pay the $5 to complete each one, so now I have $5.
I think
Is that gonna work?
Yeah, I think so. It's just gonna take a little.
You should build a Windows XP PC. Yeah, I don't really see the point of that. Oh, we could buy one on eBay with it already on there. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them that are like that.
We kind of already did. There was that one guy that was selling the little old, really old mini ITX boards, like a 3D printed case, and that was it Windows 98 or 95?
Yeah, and he had like preloaded games on it. Those are kind of cool.
I think the problem with building like old emulation, well, they're not even emulation, like old PCs that can actually run the games is emulation. Like there's so many other ways to modernly do things that, I don't know, it's not super appealing to me.
All right, it's not happening. I give up.
Sweet.
It's really the SATA one that just won't go through.
No, as soon as I saw you trying to get the HDMI through and I saw it took up almost the whole port, I was like, I don't think this is gonna work.
It did not do it.
I think I can make it clean going that way. Recommend you a micro ATX motherboard that's 5000 series ready. Needs to be budget. Oh, the B550M, like the Pro 4.
Pro 4 is a good one. It's probably the best budget option right now.
PC Bros must be paying Demon well then. Come on, Cyber Demon. Wow, what did he do?
What do you get?
He do be spending a lot of money on game-related things. By budget, you mean $100? Just for a B550M. Isn't Pro 4 3rd gen ready? Really, pretty much any B550 is going to be 3rd gen.
Yeah.
Like, if you're talking about 3000, it's 3000 to 5000 series.
Okay. There you go. Let's try this again.
Are those the front panel cables Matt's fiddling with? No, they're for the radiator.
Yeah.
The NZXT block has a lot of cables.
Yep.
Some would say an egregious amount.
It's because you have that big ass screen. It's basically a monitor.
Yeah. Does it need an HDMI?
Yeah. I'm waiting for that. It's like routing HDMI out. It's gonna be like the, what's it, the Y70 Touch?
Mm-hmm. I just like how some of those motherboards just come with the. It's funny because I don't think a single one of the Infinite Touch ones we've gotten a board that had that.
No.
Alright, it's gonna be a little difficult to. I'm guessing you can kind of see that through the fan right now.
If you're looking at this angle, kind of, but not really.
Okay.
It's not bad at all.
All right. 24 pin.
You know where that goes.
I know where that goes. Hello, DV. Damn, that's a beefy case.
She is beefy. Is there any good desktop cases with good price tags? I'm assuming you mean computer cases. There's a lot of them. We've done a lot of videos on budget computer cases, so take a gander. Just look at all our PC build guys. You'll find some good recommendations.
Is this case mature enough, chat?
No, it's not mature enough.
Oh, who's that?
It's
N46. It must be
a Zach.
early boy. Must be an Uber boy.
And no, wait, I heard.
No way, Jonah.
Is it just you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought.
Yeah, Jonah would not be. They would not be 10 minutes early. 15 minutes early.
He's like, there's no way those guys would be that early.
It's just me. Sorry to disappoint.
I don't think I've ever seen Jonah early. Jonah's like a wizard. He's only there when he's meant to be. He is never on time, nor is he late.
I'm gonna sign this too.
You guys like that shift power supply? The shift power supply is cool, but in these cases, it's not amazing.
Nah.
It doesn't really help that much.
It's actually just coming out of the top instead of the
Yep.
side.
Yep.
So really it makes the cable shorter, which isn't great.
CPU powers, please. It'll help for the CPU powers, though.
Yeah, I was just gonna run straight to it. I wish it was shorter for this one. Okay, look like little onion sprouts.
I know. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Oh jeez.
I hate an onion for breakfast. Would you like to smell?
Oh. That was supposed to be the plankton sound.
That was something.
You talk about the old desktop design, not about these tower design these days. I got an ATX and a micro ATX main board, but I talk about the cases where you put your monitor on top like the old days. Okay.
Shout out.
I think I follow.
You don't have to pretend.
Okay, boomer.
Let's send it to one of the two USB 3s.
No, we don't have enough.
Ow. Ow.
We'll have the USB-C on this, Sean.
Is it above it?
Yes. Can you?
Are you going underneath or? Oh,
Yeah,
I see. You've sent it back.
I sent it back to go up. Oh God.
Hold on. Let me
I was like,
undo
what?
this.
Like, why is this so?
A little short. Yeah. A little short stop.
Yeah, bless you.
Fuck you.
Shut up.
Yeah, bless you, bro. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
What else we got?
Can you plug this into the main CPU header?
No.
I think it's the one I uncovered. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this case just has so much unnecessary room in the back. I'm gonna rate it F tier because of that.
We GPU ready?
You guys see that one case I sent the other day?
The little budget boy.
Yeah, I don't like the front, but I mean, it just reminds me of like any other. Talking about like the one that has like the X in the front.
I think.
Yeah, I think I had like an X.
It just reminds me of like it makes me think of the Aerocool days where they took a case that pre-exists and they just put a different front on. Oh man,
Chad, I'm just warning you right now.
that's a short boy.
Oh my, oh my. And also, just be prepared for Jonah. He's gonna be like, ah! This was a
It's a customer
customer's
that brought in the
build.
parts, and they did a great job with what they had.
I think it looks fun.
All right. Can I have power, please? Welcome to the shortages, guys. This person had no choice, probably.
What did you want? PCIe power?
Yeah. Nate,
Where do you want it? Find in the middle of the board.
Through here, it'll work. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is we're gonna
Do
see
you need
these.
more?
Yeah. Do I have?
Well,
Wait a minute. It might work. We'll see. Do I need more?
yeah, like it's just coming from the top, so there's no more. I guess we could always sell them an extension, a white extension, if we have to. I'm sure we have one. I'm quite positive.
It's a cutie pie. Yeah, we're probably gonna see. You guys are gonna see a lot more builds like this, probably, especially if it's local builds. Unfortunately, you know, GPU market. You want to get a PC built.
Here, before you put that John in, I have like 8 fans to plug in.
I'll be honest, it's not gonna block anything.
All right. How many fan arrays do we have at the bottom? Because every single one.
4.
All right. Let me find
Actually,
you
5.
Let me find you the shortest ones.
Can we daisy chain any of these Johns?
No,
Okay.
not without a splitter. And I don't want to charge this guy for one if I don't have to. They sit all 4 right here.
2 are here,
Okay.
and 3 on the other side. So take those back. Yeah, there you go.
Which side are the other 3 on?
HD audio side.
Bing, bing, bam, bam.
Is there one more?
You should have 4 right now.
I have 4. Yeah, there's one more on the HD audio side if you need it.
Let me tug and make sure we got all of them plugged in. Yep. Yeah, I can go give you one more. I'll give you this one. This one. Good thing they got a board with lots of fan headers. Chat, you'll probably see this build again next week, getting RGB fans installed.
That's kind of been the trend around here. Check. Repeat customers.
Yeah.
No, this 4060. I've never seen a 4060 this small. I'll be honest.
I've seen single fan ones. They actually just got quoted for the other day for what was it, single fan 4060 Ti's, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, holy crap.
I guess
From
they're
a
like
Zotac, I think.
they're like the ITX models, probably.
They literally called them, I think it called Zotac Solos.
Nice.
Han Solo.
I love that guy. He's so freaking cool, man.
That kind of is how it is, Death Toad. There always is a shortage on some part.
Yeah. How the hell do I get this cover off?
I will say the last probably about a year, it was kind of like almost back to normal. Prices sucked. Like prices have been pretty bad on quite a few things, but it really wasn't hard to get anything.
How did these come off?
What is it?
The covers on the fan headers?
I just pulled it off.
Oh, there we go. It's really hard with that.
PC case USB header got stuck in your motherboard. Am I cooked? Like, did it rip off?
Oh, you mean like is it stuck underneath it? Like,
Oh, like it got pinched or something?
I mean, if you really need it, take out the motherboard and do it. Just depends
If you
how much
don't
you want the
need it.
USB 2. It's not. You just don't have USB 2.
If you don't need it, leave it pinched. Did that PCA cable work?
We're about to find out.
Habana Unana.
Yep, it works. Mick Yappister, says chat.
Nick Gush Gush boy.
I mean, Metal, I think that's the goal. It's just, will that actually happen? I don't know. I know there's manufacturing plants being built here in the U.S. to try to have some of the, what's it called? Have some of the technology be produced here, but I don't expect it to fully take over.
I'm sure Americans would love working.
Oh yeah, I bet you would love.
Well, no, they have that figured out. They're hiring immigrants for it. Would that be crazy?
That would be wild.
That's,
I guess, really, whatever.
do y'all really want to produce it? Be honest.
Yeah, I think you haven't seen how that job works. And I don't think they make a lot, except for the, like, you're going to be working with a guy's making 6 figures. And he's going to be doing less work. It's just if a machine breaks down, he's going to do something.
Yeah, something like that.
Machine breaks down.
Imagine McAllister got a low taper fade or a mullet.
I had a mullet as a kid. My sister Dalen hated it so much. My mom left to go do something. My sister was babysitting. She cut it off for me.
Oh, God.
I didn't care. I was like, sure.
Zenos, good morning, Rat King. You're getting all the good mornings today.
Oh, I have one more fan to play.
What's up, my rats?
It can go up top though.
Okay.
From the top, made drop. Yeah, Jimmy's Rams.
Used to work at a chip manufacturing plant in Texas. Is it as described?
Are we talking like tortilla chips
He would look hot in a
or
mullet,
chip
no big
chips?
deal.
He look hot in the mullet.
Tell me, what's a chip chip, brother?
A chip chip?
You said
Chip chip. Or a tortilla chip.
Nut, nut, nut.
Jackson with low taper fade equal go. All you hear, we all gotta go. You know what we all gotta do? April Fools, we all gotta get the same haircut.
That'd be cool.
Low taper fade.
This guy's cute. He's having a fun time over there. This little guy. The low taper fade bros. Dude, yeah, I just wanted to beat the toast, but with the low taper fade and do some mogging, just like doing the.
Man, am I able to pull the graphics right out? Is it moving?
It's moving a little bit.
All right, I just need a little bit.
Y'all are
Is that
freaks.
okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Somebody just said McAllister with the mullet would be too much. We'd all just get pregnant.
Whoa.
Y'all are the freaks, dude.
Yo.
Immediate pregnancy.
Yo.
Doing that at Fesco. Like pregnancy. Dude, last night I stayed at 2 in the morning to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I messaged you on Steam. I said, "Are you the king who comes?" or something like that.
Yeah, no, I didn't know what to say to that, so I just.
Yeah, no, I'm used to it.
It was either that or back to Popping Cat. No.
I would have accepted that, and I would have sent you back that little weird crawling demon thing.
The Zesty Bros.
It was
Zesty.
wild because I was like, oh god, I'm up late. Cass is gonna call him. I'm gonna be like, come to bed. And literally, I finish a cutscene, and then it pops up. Phone call starts, and as the cutscene fades away from black, it says you've completed the story of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And Cass called me at that same moment, and I was like,
It was meant to be.
this is what it's like finishing at the same time.
April Fool's joke's got to be get ball caps and tell Jonas the new company hairstyle. Like, hey Jonah,
Dude, that would be hilarious if we all got like if we all got.
we have
perms.
really good like ball caps with
No,
all the
we should-
makeup
we
done and everything.
We should all just get perms.
Perms.
No, tell him you said that, like, if someone donated 100, like, 1,000 subs, you all would all shave your heads. Someone did it. And then we all have a really good, like, makeup artist come in and make sure that we're all bald caps as good to be.
We're all as
the floor,
bald
on
as
the
can
floor.
be.
Or better yet, we just do it.
We just do it for fun. I do it. Nothing to lose.
Matt, would you care to go bald on top as long as you had to keep your beard?
I mean, I'd much rather do neither, but if I had to go bald,
If I had to
yeah,
pick one, yeah.
bald definitely,
If
100%.
I said, like, shave top and bottom, you'd say
Oh,
bald.
Dude, you could cosplay. What's his face from God of War?
Dude, what if
Kratos.
What if I have just a
Kratos.
ugly ass head? Like,
What'd you say?
I'm sure that there's no one would be
You
happy
don't know-
with the shape of my head.
Oh
probably
yeah,
think
I
it's-
feel the same way.
I probably think it's round, but it's probably lumpy. Like,
Oh, dude, it's probably super. It's probably super lumpy.
I know I got some dents in there somewhere.
You probably have like dents that go in, dents that go out. I feel like your head's definitely el dente, and
is
not
that?
and not in the good Italian way.
Huh?
Okay, okay.
It does look like a cider.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does. I would love for that to just. everywhere.
All over the new PC.
I spilled wine all over our last build, man.
Turn on.
This build mat's bothering me. Can we rotate it? Please. Thank you.
Snow bunny.
Okay, time for the Jackson versus Jonah face-off. What is this for?
He was ranting about you this morning.
I was telling Matt.
Oh
I
my
was
God,
like, dude,
what
I
is
need, I
happening
need to
with-
tell you about the warehouse scene yesterday of
For the hot glue?
yes, of Jonah just choosing to argue with me for no reason.
That's what I do
Jonah
best.
would never do that.
I would never
You're
know
right.
what you're talking about.
No, I told Matt, I was, I'd understand if it was me trying to tell him what to do. I was like, he wasn't even a part of the situation.
But I was the day before, and I solved the situation the day before too.
Hey guys, we're finding somebody to raid. Y'all can hear this discussion while I go find somebody to raid. Thank you.
Can I hear the story, or are you gonna?
All right, long story short in like 20 words. We built 2 builds,
They're identical.
identical. Bottom fans were scraping up against the bottom of the case. Okay, but I put washers on them without having to hot glue them to the fans. And Jackson's logical solution was to just hot glue them. I figured it out the first time without doing it, so I was confident I could do it without the hot glue. Turns out I couldn't, because the second one was more difficult for some reason.
And by the
so-
way, Tyler built this second PC and came to me and asked me like what to do, so I was helping him.
Yeah.
And I was trying Jonah's way, by the way. I was trying just to do it. I didn't like it. I was scared that one or two were going to fall inside the case and we wouldn't know. So I was like, let's just glue it, because my mind thinks like of like a gasket going on a car. You ever had that moment where you put a gasket on, you don't know if it's still there, and you're like, fuck, dude, what if I screw all
trust
this
me,
in?
I know.
Yeah,
I
valve
pinched
cover
a-
gasket.
pinched
See?
a valve cover
So
gasket
that's
like
exactly
4 weeks ago.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's that kind of moment for me where I'm like, I'd rather just know that they're all there and in place. So that was
Thank
why.
you. I'm an innovator. The AI LCD rotates in software, so it will fix itself.
It's always crooked unless you put
I
it
was thinking
the
that
way it
same
needs to
thing.
be.
I thought there's no way they expect me to get that right on the first try.
We're rating power GPU, guys.
Ooh, he's probably building a PC.
So
or
we'll
2
see
or
you
5.
all later.
Doesn't use glue.
See you all. Peace. Yeah, he don't use glue. He don't use jelly. That's a